So today our topic is life is all about I, my, me and mine. So this is a very thought-provoking topic, I think. It shows us two different sides of our life. So it reminds us that yes, obviously self-care, self-love, responsibilities are important, and it is not about selfishness, but it also raises a question that is, can life be meaningful if it is only about ourselves? The answer is no. In my opinion, our identity begins with I, but our humanity grows with we. Whenever we are we are present in a family, in a society, so we have to think for others. We have to feel the pain of others. It is not. I'm not saying that self-love is selfishness. Not at all. But if we are thinking that no, if I love, I care for someone, that is wrong, and all there are people in our society, they are going to destroy us and they are going to betray us. It is not the whole truth, I think. Yes, obviously some people are there, obviously, and they are not such as good for us. But what about the others? Think about the others, and not only about and don't keep that I am so whenever we think about life, so we should view our life in a balanced approach, I think. So when we think that we are self-centric or not being completely self-sacrificing, I think it's a
How
balanced.
will you draw the balance?
Sorry.
How you said that we have to maintain a balanced life, right? So how will you draw the balance between these two type of lives?
Taking care of ourselves and kind to be others, to
Taking
for
care of
ourselves and be kind for others, be helpful for others, taking care of myself. Whenever you started taking care of yourself, you already know that how to care of others, how to care for others, how to kind for others, I think. So at first take care of yourself, obviously it is important, but
is
not
there any limitation for that?
limitation.
Like say for example, you are talking about self-love, right? Now if you when will you understand that, I mean, or when will you know that you have become self-obsessed instead of self-love?
Whenever you started living alone, whenever you are thinking that I am the only person who is right in this world and everyone is
But
wrong.
this happens very slowly, right?
Yes.
So it is very difficult to understand the states. Like say for example, you are talking about self-love. Now you do not have control over yourself. You just you try to focus more on yourself only, and at that point in time you suddenly become self-obsessed, and which can be dangerous. I'm talking about. So how narcissist kind of. So how will you differentiate between these two states?
States. Which state? Like I am
I said-
self-love or self-obsession?
Yes, narcissist,
Right? Narcissist. Okay.
narcissism, right? I guess. Yeah.
Self-love is when you are thinking about yourself to grow, how to improve myself. Day by day, we are improving. There is a quote that is, try to be better try to be better than yesterday. Right? So whenever we are trying to be better, this is called self-love, I think. And whenever we thought that I am the best, I think this is called self-obsession. So this is the
But whenever you have achieved to that particular state, that the narcissist, do you think will we be in a state of mind to think that I am the best, or maybe something about around this particular world?
That's why we need others to care about ourselves. Only my care for myself is not enough, I think. That's why we need our friends, our families to correct ourselves that is right and this is wrong. Right? They correct us. Our parents correct us. Our friends correct us. So I think that's why we all need others to live our life. Our life, self-love is obviously right, and yeah, you raise that question, that self obsession, that is wrong. And this is whenever you started going to this stage, I think we need people in this stage of our life, that is going to be obsession. Whenever you started feeling obsessed about something, that is not about self love, that is all about your career, your love, your education. When we are started going to be obsessed about something, that is dangerous, that is toxin for us, right? So I think that's why we need people
Why do you
around
want
us.
to be kind to others? Why do you want to be kind to others? You have said that you want to be kind to others. So why do you want to be kind to others?
Why I don't, sir? Because they are our family.
There was a reason.
Yes.
For this reason, I want to be kind to others. We always work, we are rational creatures.
Yes.
We always work logically.
Yes, sir.
So you are willing to help others, you are willing to be kind to others. There must be some logical problem. What is that?
I think that is that whenever we need them and we want them, they are always there for me. That's why I kind to be others. This is
That's
the
a selfish purpose.
selfish.
You want to help others because you know that in your trouble, they will help you.
Not this
Quid
is a,
pro quo.
no. It's a give and take policy. I think you said that.
That's what you are saying.
Yes, it's a give and take policy. But whenever you started being kind or being polite to others, I think it's not for any reason or to yes, obviously they are not about any specific person. They are our parents. We have to be polite or caring about our parents. There is
My
nothing.
parents.
My parents, yes.
It's all about mine. I, mine, me, mine. So you are bracketing this in the same way. You are bracketing your parents, isn't it? So whose parents? My parents.
Yes.
So life is all about mine, me, mine, I.
Not at all, sir.
Prove that.
Whenever a person is have care for others, so I think
Who are these others? I have the objection to the use of the word others. Others, by others, what do you mean?
there are many examples as
Like my neighbors.
my neighbors not.
My neighbors.
There are many doctors, our government system, they are not our family member, but they care for us, they have care for us, they have to treat us, they have to protect us, our soldiers.
They are getting money in return for that. They are selling.
They are selling, but their
They are
life.
selling their expertise.
Yes.
So, in which way do you think that they are doing something selflessly? They are also doing this for themselves.
Themselves, but they have to take the risk of their life. What about our soldiers? They have risked their life for us.
After all, that is the precondition of the job.
We can't-
When you are applying for a job in the army, you know very well
Yes.
that there are certain risks. And knowing very well, you are applying. So it's not that somebody is duping you, nothing of that sort. You know very well, and then you know that okay, all right, the salary is handsome, I'm attracted to the salary, I will be ready to take the risks. I'm going to apply
But
for the
I
job.
think that there are numerous jobs who is offered a handsome salary to the people. There is not only the government jobs like soldiers and doctors. They are, yes, obviously they are paying a highest salary in our country. It is right, but I think it is not a like a simple work to sacrifice my life, and I know that my life is not sure after joining into this kind of jobs. So everything is not like about
After all,
selfishness.
there is also a competition, you know. When there is an interview held for the army man, you will see that there is a huge line there. A lot of people have applied and they're all queuing up there in front of the office because they want to get the job. That job, somehow they find the job lucrative. And then there is also the competition. It's not that they are offering their service free of cost, nothing of that sort. They are doing this for themselves. And even if you say that they are willing to fight for this country, to defend the country. Whose country? My country. I am defending my country. After all, it comes down to mine. I am very patriotic. Like
Which country?
Shuida. He was very patriotic. He wanted to fight for his country. Because that's why I do this. I want to die for my country. Employ mine. After all, this is the same. But why are you denying it? Why are you fucking it up?
I am not denying, sir.
Because you told at the beginning that it is not all about
All about-
mine and mine.
Yes, it's not about mine, but it's not about selfishness also. It's not about
Topic doesn't say anything about selfishness.
selfishness called self-love or self-obsession.
Topic doesn't refer to that.
Yes,
That's what you are talking about. But the topic has not included that. The topic is very simple. Life is all about I, my, me, and mine. Nothing else is there. That's philosophy, great philosophy. Everything you include my world. I'm sacrificing myself for the greater good of this world. Whose world? My world. My planet. I want to save this planet. Why? This is my planet. Sentiment, mine. So how do you prove that it is not about, not life is not all about I, my, me, and mine?
if anyone is talking about my world or my planet, my country, then my country is not only consist of myself. There are numerous persons.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. When I'm saying my country, I'm one of the country.
Yes, obviously.
I'm one of the citizens
But
of
there
this
are
country.
yes, but there are many citizens who are not familiar to us.
They are selfish.
Yes,
Those who are not fighting, those who are not trying to do good to this country are selfish. I'm not one of them. My life is all about I, my, me, and mine. Apparently, I'm selfish. Apparently, because I'm using these words. But if you delve deep into the topic, you will see that I'm absolutely selfless. Or I am doing everything for the bigger self. That's also self. Capital self.
yes, sir.
I include everything. This cosmos, my cosmos. So how do you find something else there?
Something else is not found right now.
Unless you find yourself in everything. Everything you are saying you want to do, you want to be kind to others. Why? Because somebody's pain hurts you. If it did not hurt you, you would not go to hell.
Yes,
So after all, you are doing this out of a selfish attitude. Then it hurts me. I can't tolerate this. So I have to help that person. So you are doing this for your own selfish gain, pleasure.
yes, sir. So yes, life is all about I, my, me, and mine. It is I mentioned earlier that it is not only the it has two different sides, in my opinion. And if I am talking about only mine, so myself is included here. And if I'm talking about my world and my country, then it creates a huge greatness into me, I think. So that is not a simple work or simple thing for me, that we think our country and my country, and we are go to fight for this country, because there are many people who are not going to do that, and I am going to do, because I have that selfless approach to the people of our country, or to our country, my country. So I think all things are not like selfish or kind to be others. These all are, I think, phenomenon to live in our life.
So how do you interpret a line? How do you interpret the subject matter
So,
or that particular topic line? How do you interpret it? Do you interpret it in the light of some the selfish line?
no, not at
How do you came with that approach?
I thought we should view this topic as I mentioned, that it's in a balanced approach.
Listen to the words my and mine.
My and
For us to, if you take I and me, then it's selfish. Life is all about I and me. Damn selfish. But whenever these two other words are added,
my
and mine, larger. You understand now the topic? Thank you very much.